This is an interesting one for me. Ooh, my shirt is loose. Scoozy. But yeah, this is kind of an interesting one for me because, I mean, I started on blues as like a musical person, and you know, the 90s and 2000s were full of like bands where the whole band was the thing that you went to go see, and they all made music that fit together perfectly and created like an album. But nowadays there's more like focus on the artist themselves as the face of the thing. And then like there's production, there's probably a backing band, there's session musicians, all that jazz. But that's not like part of the shtick. So, you know, when I think of something, what I'm thinking about is all that, like, is the artist plus all the backing stuff. And so there's not like tons of websites anymore with like, you know, chords or composition and stuff necessarily, or the riffs or whatever. So if something by SZA is in my head, I'm like, shit. So, but I knew this was an A minor thing. Like there's tons of like typical blues licks, especially towards the end of Warm Winds. So like with Isaiah Rashad and stuff. So I'm like, I recognize that. Like back when I was learning Muddy Waters and Stevie Ray Vaughan, when I was starting guitar, like actually Hendrix, his Experience band was a blues band, really. Psychedelic blues band. But like, yeah, all those, you know, like even just this wedge down to the root. Like, I'm like, oh, I know that interval. Like, I know those, you know. You're like, yeah, that, oh, that's a cool chord. Wait. Yeah. So it's something like this. If it's been stuck in my head for a while, and like I got to get it out some way, at least my version. The beginning of this is such a chugging riff, like a slow, and like I could kind of take that chugging riff and like groove it a bit more, I guess. Hey, glory child, don't you worry. That's it. I can see your skeleton so clear. Oh, jeez. Hey, glory child, don't you worry. Leave your questions here. Oh, that's a D. Here. Beauty is never given in a hurry. Just looking in the mirror. Show me a better way. I wish you would. Show me a better way. I wish you would. Come home today. You could. Come home today. Your feet clipping on your wings. Sometimes you hate to leave somebody. What's happening away? Warm winds on the space ride. I call your phone on the late night. I call your soul. It tastes like gardens, flowers, warm winds. Sometimes you hate to leave somebody. What's happening away? Warm winds on the space ride. I call your phone on the late night. I call your soul and it tastes like gardens, flowers, warm winds, clouds beneath your feet, flipping on your wings. Sometimes you hate to leave somebody. What's happening over here? Warm winds on the space ride. Call your phone on the late night. Call your soul and it tastes like gardens, flowers, warm winds, living on your wings. Sometimes you hate to leave somebody. Oh, what's happening over here? Warm winds on the space ride. Call your phone on the late night. Call your soul and it tastes like gardens, flowers, warm winds. Clouds beneath your feet, flipping on your wings. Sometimes you hate to leave somebody. What's happening away? Warm winds on the space ride. Call your phone on the late night. Call your soul and it tastes like gardens, flowers, warm winds, clipping on your wings. Sometimes you hate to leave somebody. What's happening away? Warm winds on the space ride. Call your phone on the late night. Call your soul and it tastes like gardens, flowers, warm winds. Something like that. Wow, that was 7 minutes. It's just, there's some licks that I just like circling through. You know, like I can't, it's hard to stop them because like the ends likes to fall into the middle. Yeah, before I go, there's like a Chris Cornell bit at the end of like his last album, one of the bigger hits on it. I'm not a fan of the piano song. Like this, he could have, if it's okay to say, he could have done better writing Higher Truth. But like, there's a part at the end when like he cranks up, he pulls out like a, him or his session musician pulls out like a crunchy guitar, and it's just like, can't you hear the waves? Can't you feel the rain as it falls upon your face? Come, let's sit in the sun, feel the world spin around as the birds fly overhead. Can you hear the waves? Can you feel the rain as it falls upon your face? You just want to go again. You just want to keep cycling through. what's in my head today. Now I need coffee. I'm keeping that Guild out though. That's a nice guitar to play. I mean, it's beautiful, but also like acoustic guitars that are loose. That is fantastic. There's already tension in an acoustic guitar, but when it's loose enough to play like that, it's fantastic.